You've tried everything to fix your life, but nothing worked. Not because you're lazy, but because you keep repeating the same patterns. You wake up without a clear plan. You consume more than you create. You avoid the hard thing. And by the end of the day, nothing has changed. And the worst part? You've been repeating the same thing for months, maybe years. And that's exactly why you're still where you started. But what if I told you the next 30 days could be enough to change your entire life? Not through motivation, through a simple system, a system that resets your brain, builds discipline, and rewires the way you show up. So in this video, I'm going to give you a simple 30-day life reset challenge that clears the noise, sharpens your focus, builds unbreakable discipline, and finally proves to yourself that you're capable of more. Let's start with step 1. Remove cheap dopamine. This step is going to be the hardest part of this challenge, not because it's complicated, but because your brain has been hijacked by cheap hits. And every hit of cheap dopamine is rewiring your brain to crave instant gratification. And the more you feed it, the less you're able to focus on anything real. That's exactly why everything meaningful feels impossible. So if you're serious about this challenge, your first rule is simple. Remove cheap dopamine, social media scrolling, binge watching, junk food, pornography, whatever's stealing your focus without giving you anything real in return. Remove all of it, because the moment cheap dopamine disappears, your focus returns. And focus is the only thing you need to build something meaningful. 2. Pick one goal and make it non-negotiable. Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they try to change everything at once. They want to work out, read, meditate, learn a skill, build a business at the same time. That's exactly why within weeks they're overwhelmed and back to zero. So don't try to change everything at once. Instead, pick one goal and make it non-negotiable. The one that actually moves your life forward. Maybe it's building a skill, starting a business, getting in shape, learning a new language, whatever it is. Just pick one and do it every single day for the next 30 days. No exceptions, no negotiations. Because consistency isn't about motivation, it's about identity. And identity is built through repetition. So pick one goal and lock it in. That's how transformation happens. 3. Never break the chain. Your brain doesn't follow motivation, it follows momentum. So for the next 30 days, your only job is simple. Keep the chain alive. No matter how you feel, no matter how tired you are, you show up anyway. Because the longer it gets, the harder it becomes to break. And by chance, if you break the chain, fix it immediately. Because during this challenge, you might get sick, an emergency might happen. Life might throw something at you that forces you to miss one day. And that's completely fine. Because discipline isn't built by people who never fail. It's built by people who refuse to let one failure turn into two. So if you missed one day, you fix it the very next day. Missed your workout? Show up tomorrow. Skipped your work session? Lock in the next day before anything else. Failed yesterday? Prove today that one bad day doesn't define the next 30. Protect the chain like your life depends on it. Because that chain isn't just tracking your progress. It's proving who you are becoming. 4. Track your progress. Tracking isn't about perfection, it's about evidence. So during this challenge, don't just do the work, track it. Not what you planned, not what you thought about, what you actually did. Because your brain doesn't believe in promises, it believes in proof. And the moment you start tracking, you see exactly how much you actually focused, how much you wasted, what worked, what didn't. So every night, grab a notebook and track every session. Write down what you learned, how long you focused, what you struggled with. This simple habit shows you exactly where your time is going and exposes the gap between what you say and what you actually do. Because in the end, only one thing matters: evidence. And that evidence becomes the foundation of everything you build next. And here's the truth. You don't need 20 habits. You don't need a perfect routine. You just need these 4 steps and total commitment. So don't try to fix everything at once. Instead, every month, pick one thing and do it every single day without negotiation, without distraction. That's how transformation happens, day by day, month by month. So if you're ready to take this challenge, comment, "I'm ready," and subscribe to the Inspire Path for more self-improvement content.